Morning, everybody, and thanks for watching. For those of you that do watch me consistently, I just wanted to make a announcement here that I am going on a vacation with my family for a couple days or over a week actually. So I'm not taking my computer or my phone, so I'm not going to make any videos during that time. So it'll be a little more extended um, time without a video, but I am going to play, I'm going to set them up today. I'm going to play three videos that I had pre recorded and just do it like every 3 days. I'll release one of them. So it'll be timed. I'm not going to have the comments or anything on it. I'll summarize it and have the comments on when when I get back and start making videos again. I'm going to get into Paul's letter to Titus. We get through that. But the videos, I was debating whether to play them or not. I made them a few days ago when I was kind of on a rant. They're not really scriptural, so it's more 100% my opinion. Um, so if you're interested in them, you can take a look. If not, like I said, it'd probably be a week or so, maybe 8 or 9 days before I'm back. 10 days, talking about Paul's letters again. But one was on Christ consciousness and talking about the end time deception and how. Um, and the main gist of these next three videos that I'll put out, that again are pre-recorded, are on Christ consciousness and how that'll be used in the end times. The video on the Georgia Guidestones, which I talk about a little bit, CERN, the James Webb Telescope, and NASA, and then one on asteroids and aliens. And the purpose of the videos is to just vent for myself, but give myself an idea and anyone who's interested in watching an idea of what types of things can be used in an end time deception to cause destruction and pain and chaos on humanity, because that's the goal. But the ultimate goal is to drive humanity from the pain, chaos, and horrific results of what's coming to them into the light, the freedom, the peace and security that will be offered by the same entities or groups of people that caused the chaos, pain, and desperation. So these beings, which is occultic, Satan, his minions, are have infiltrated politicians and the powers that be for years and years and years. And I believe humanity is going down a path of destruction that's going to cause us pain, suffering, death. Governments are going to be tyrannical, as we're starting to see. They're going to execute control, all building up to this system, this evil system that eventually everybody's going to see it for what it is, and it's going to be exposed. And then there's going to be a shift from that evil system to be overcome, and a call on humanity to rise up and do what they need to do to buck this system and go to the new system of peace and security and light and freedom. But the ones who control the bad system are the ones that control the new system, and the new system is what the goal was all along. So the evil will be exposed, but Satan will disguise himself as an angel of light and as righteousness. And people, because they'll be so tired and disgusted and desperate from the evil system, the bad system, they're going to jump right into the system that claims to have overcome that and calls on humanity to act in order to become part of this new system. But it's all part of the same deception. So I explained that a little bit in my Christ consciousness video, and the things that are used by the occult that could create that desperation, and how that could be used to drive people into the new system once they come up with the answer, because they're going to create the chaos and the pain and the suffering and the death in order to get that desperate reaction from humanity, and then they'll come in with the solution. And people will say, oh, you better act to become part of this solution, otherwise you support the old system. And people are going to hate the old system so much that if you don't support the new system, it'll be like you love the old system. But there's another system. See, the light system that they create the dark and the bad system for us to turn from it to their good system, the false light, the false security, the false peace. And once we're all locked into that system, Satan will reveal his true self. But they want to show the evil system and how, and it's going to be exposed. There's going to be an event where we're going to see just how evil this system was, and everyone's going to see that, and they're going to turn to this system, do this, and this is the righteous system that overcomes that evil system. And they'll play both sides of the fence, driving you to that righteous system that was their goal all along. Because that's how Satan operates. He's not going to be overtly evil. He's going to disguise himself as righteousness. But we know that any security or peace or freedom apart from Christ Jesus is fake, phony, and false. Our righteousness comes from Christ alone, not by any human effort to become a part of a system of righteousness. Jesus Christ is not a helper. These Christian patriots who say that they're going to take the country back, these white hats are taking the country and the world back, and they're going to do it. And yes, they fight for Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ is helping them, and they're doing what Jesus Christ would do. That's a lie. Jesus Christ is no helper. He doesn't assist the white hats or the Christians as they overcome and create this system of righteousness. Jesus Christ alone is righteousness. And he does it himself. And we know that anything apart from that is a lie. And that's why we're watching, because we know that any peace and security that is offered up that is apart from Jesus Christ doing it 100% is a lie. We know that it's through the death of Jesus Christ for our sin, his entombment, and his resurrection. That's how we are righteous. It's not our faith in that. It's not us following rules to get to that. It's that alone. It's Christ Jesus' act alone. He's the firstborn of a new creation. He took all of the old humanity, every sin we've committed, every horrible thing, past, present, and future, took it down to the tomb with him. God raised him from death, from the death state, from non-existent, to become a new creation. We went down there with him. We identify with him, so we're a new creation as well. That's where we get our Son of God status. That's where we get our daughter of God status. It's by what Jesus Christ has done, not our buying into it, not our adhering to some plan, not our choice, not our faith. It's what Christ has done for us. That's where we get our righteousness. Anything that claims the human has to step into a program to achieve Jesus Christ or achieve enlightenment is a complete lie. Even though it'll be disguised against the backdrop of a horrible evil, and then they'll come with all the right answers and all the miracles and all the pain quenching technology. It'll look good, but that's the deception, the false security, the false peace, the false freedom. And I just want in those videos to get an idea of what they can use to cause that pain and suffering, that destruction, that desperation, and then how it could be used to usher in the new system of light, freedom, and righteousness that will be a deception in itself. So, like I said, I'll release those. Again, it's my opinion. So take it for what it is, but to be aware of some of the things that could come out there. That's my goal based on the next three videos. And then, like I said, when I come back from my vacation, I'll get back into um, Titus a little bit. There's some fascinating things in there that I'd like to do some studies on.